Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is Philip Kang. I'm here with my partner, Caroline Lee.
Hey guys.
So today we're going to talk about, should you go directly to the listing agent, which is the agent who's representing the seller when buying a house? I think a lot of home buyers think when you're buying a house, it benefits them more to go directly to the seller's agent. And the analogy that I like to make is, God forbid, you ever get into a divorce, is it a good idea to have the other party's lawyer, attorney representing you as well?
Right.
In real estate, it's no different. Caroline's going to share two major points. One, how you negotiate the price, and the second being how you handle the repairs and the inspection and the due diligence. Caroline, can you take it away?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point that you make, the comparison you make to the divorce. And I honestly don't think it's a great idea to go to the listing agent, partly because that listing agent has a fiduciary duty to their seller. And at the end of the day, they have a certain duty over to that particular homeowner. And that homeowner has like a price set in mind. So that listing agent, first and foremost, their top priority is going to be the seller client and not you as the buyer. So right there, I think is kind of a red flag. Second, at the end of the day, no matter how you see it, it is a conflict of interest. And so they're not going to have you as the buyer, your best interest at heart. For example, let's just say you guys get to the inspection period and you want certain repairs made, but that's not what the seller wants. And so right there, it's going to be a difficult way. It's a difficult point for the listing agent to navigate. So, I think because of this conflict of interest and that agent having to serve a fiduciary duty to the seller, I don't recommend, it's always in your best interest to go to the listing agent.
So in some situations, if I hear you correctly, let's say there's like a water stain on the ceiling. If the agent that's representing the seller is also representing the buyer, can there be instances where they gloss over certain things and say, hey, this is just nothing, or
Absolutely.
when it could be a bigger deal? Because
Right.
the agent doesn't want to be responsible for blowing this up, right? Because one thing that you have to understand is for the listing agent that's representing the seller, by them trying to do both sides, and if something goes bad, then it can cost them not one, but two deals.
Right.
So as the buyer, there's a lot that's riding on you closing on the deal, but it may not be even in your best interest. So I really think it's important for you to just go out there and hire an agent that's going to represent you in the best way possible and make sure that you do proper due diligence when you're buying a house. If you have any questions about this process, feel free to reach out to us, either one of us. My direct number is 714-451-4543. You can also go to our website, HomeReadyTeam.com. There's a tab, contact us, or you can just comment on this video. Ask us whatever questions you have about whether or not you think it's smart to go directly to the seller's agent when buying a house. I advise against us. If we're representing the seller and a buyer comes to us directly, we have a different agent representing the buyer from the seller, even if it's internal. No matter what, we focus on each agent doing the right thing for their client, not necessarily making more money. So hopefully this was of value to you. See you on the next video.
Right.